Chicago leading. We've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Sarr out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Champagnie at power forward. That's the group for Washington right now.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Smart's checked in for Poole. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Outside Brogdon. Let's go with a 3. He missed it. Now 3 for 7. Washington's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tries a 10-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Brogdon with a strong finish.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
Now Giddey. Off the inbound, no good. Tie game in Washington. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the bad half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, round of applause for our participants.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows his rank.
You know what, Ernie, for once, I can't disagree with Shaq. It feels good to be the king.
I can't run away from this conversation fast enough. Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. In the West, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Now an update on Chris Middleton from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Wizards' head athletic trainer, and he reported that it is a torn meniscus. His knee is badly damaged. Everything that I'm hearing points to this being a long-term issue. Obviously, he and the team are extremely frustrated right now.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Kevin Huerter out there with Buzelis. And it's Tiny in at the 5. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He dropped 35 points, and he made an impact with his defense. His rebounding showed a lot of hustle. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Tiny. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Tiny's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And lately, this guy is finding points. I mean, just a beautiful second chance bucket right there.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Offensive rebound. Here's Tiny. Comes up empty down low.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Sar. Uncovered. Buzelis grabs the board.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Tiny, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sar has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Bulls trail by 3. Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Poole from long range. And another miss by Washington. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Herter, down low for the lead, and he lays it up and in. Tiny's got 32 points in the game.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Brogdon, the pass to Champagny. Here's Coulibaly. He drops it from range. Coulibaly's got 5 points now in the quarter, and it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight. Well, we're still getting to know Buzelis a bit, but his game, I'll tell you this, he's got a sweet shot.
Giddey against Poole. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. From outside the arc, fires in the triple. Giddey's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Pass to Sarr. Back to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. No good from the wing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Tiny. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. No good on the second free throw. Stan, you coach. So many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Here's Brogdon. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Sarr. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So much skill there for Sarr, and he can get elusive, which helped him draw the foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside, and up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
The first free throw is good.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Chicago leading by 5. Here we go, all alone. Herder gets the bucket.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And the Wizards with possession here after the basket by Chicago. And there's the lob. Stolen by Collins. Jones against Poole. The floater. Jones misses. Washington has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Sarr. Here's Champagnie. He has 7. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thank you, B.A. With anticipation leading up to the trade deadline, the Hornets front office has not been idle. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. Now here's Coulibaly. He's got 5. And here's Jones. Outside Herder. Pass to Buzelis. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. The Wizards trail by 7. Now here's Coulibaly. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. There's a screen. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. It's hauled in by White. White's got 5 rebounds in the game. Herder against Brogdon. Herder can't hit.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Here's Champagny. He's got 7. Shot clock at 6. Here's Poole. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Poole's got 11.
And this is a big part of Poole's game, so you expect it to be a good shot.
Pass to Herder. Outside White. Collins with a screen on Brogdon. White, good. 15 points in the game.
Well, we've really seen White raise his game as a scorer. He can be relentless at times, like right now.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to review the game plan.
Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Make some noise and let them hear it. It's t-shirt time. If you want a t-shirt, make some noise.
George comes in for Champagny, and Corey Kispert subbed in for Coulibaly.
Make some noise.
Chicago on D. Poole with the ball. He's got 11. Here's Brogdon. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Brogdon's got 11 points.
And when the mid-range is open, Brogdon won't hesitate. He'll happily take those points off you.
All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Poole Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Smith, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Jones.
Substitution. Number 22, Taylor Horton Tucker.
Wizards trail by 5. Now Brogdon, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Smith with the rebound. Chicago is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Horton Tucker. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Washington has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Brogdon. Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Ball surveys the floor. Clock at 6. Smith finds Ball. Over Poole. Not enough on that one as it misses. Wizards trail by 5. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Williams. And the shot goes.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Outside Brogdon. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Again, Brogdon missing.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Pass to Ball. Williams on the wing.
2 minutes.
Now Smith. George defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
That's good from Smith. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Washington. Marcus Smart comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And so he makes both from the line. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Ball against Smart. Poole outside. Shoots from 12. That one's good for 2. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Using the mid-range, it's Jordan Poole.
Ball passes to Horton Tucker. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter here. Collins with a screen on Poole. Here's Horton Tucker. Knocks it down from distance. Horton Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wizards trail by 10. Smart passes to Bey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bey's got his first points of the night.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Williams a screen on Poole. Horton Tucker can't hit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
It's Smart on the wing. Bey outside. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
Well, Bey knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Smith against Bey. Pass to Horton Tucker. High arcing shot. Kispert grabs a miss. Kispert's got 4 rebounds now. Over Williams. And that's not going to go. The third quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead, up 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Sadiq Bey out there with George. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Kispert in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Washington right now. Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Giddey.
Well, Smart is a relentless competitor whose impact always goes beyond the box score. The league could always use more players like him.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to White. From downtown, that one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Poole finds Smart. Fires from deep. He's off on that one.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Giddey against Smart. White looking it over. And he converts the layup. White's got 20.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Smart against Giddey. Smart passes to Bey. Basket's good.
And such a gritty player. I like how Bey pays the D no mind on the way up.
Pass to Buzelis. White on the wing, guarded by Poole. Herder from long range. It's rebounded by Washington. Up top Bey. Herder defending. Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Smith passes to Herder. Kispert grabs a miss. Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Smart. Bey outside. Poole against White. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Kobe White. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 1, Jordan Poole.
Yeah, you have to admire the confidence that Poole plays with. He wouldn't be where he is without it.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Buzelis. To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tiny's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
George with it. Poole for 3. And again, Washington, no good. Chicago leading by 3. It's Herder on the wing. Defended by Kispert. Poole against Giddey. To the paint. Here's Tiny. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, great find by Giddey. A tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Poole, the pass to Smart. Back to Poole. The three is up. Look at Poole showing the range.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Pass to Buzelis. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's White. The rebound by the Wizards.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
To the middle. Here's Giddey. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bulls lead by 4.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Bay. Over Buzelis. Chicago with a rebound. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Tiny, defended by Kispert. Knocked away. Here's Tiny. And Smart over to help. It's good. Tiny's got 41.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Wizards trail by 6. Pass to Bay. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bay's got 4 points in the quarter.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here's Tiny. Now Herder. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. They double-team George. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to George. The three is up. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Drills it from deep.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Pass to George. Poole outside. Oh, what an effort by Poole! Chicago leading by 5. Here's Giddey. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Washington will go for a different look here. Sarge checked in for George. Jampini comes in for Bay. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Kispert. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Poole. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Sarr, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Sarr would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered.
Down low, outside Giddey. To the paint. Here's Tiny. It's rebounded by Washington. And here's Coulibaly. Here's Sarr. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Sends it home from three-point land. Now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Here's Buzelis. Inside. Brogdon with the ball. Now guarded by White. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Here's Tiny. The inside, the kick out to White for three, gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Coulibaly, back to Smart. Inside. Here's Sarr, and it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Buzelis. Fades back. Tiny, no good.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
It's tipped. Pass to White. Shot on the wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now a 5-point Chicago lead.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Sarr. Tries to keep it alive. And they recover it. And he jams it home with authority.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
And it's blocked. Now here's Coulibaly. Pass to Champagny. Fires for three. He buries it from 3. And that'll tie this game up.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Chicago has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. It's good.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Now here's Brogdon to take the lead. Rebounded by Tiny. Tiny's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And Smart over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Pass to Herter. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Three-pointer off the mark. And so Smart will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2. Brogdon with the ball. Here's Sarr. And the bucket is good. Sarr's got 11 in the second half.
He did it in France, and he'll do it here too. Sarr showing no hesitation being a rookie.
Pass to Buzelis. White against Brogdon. Baseline drive. And it's good.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Wizards making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Poole. 46 seconds left in the fourth. That one is off. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Pass to Collins. Over Poole. Collins, no good. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
White against Brogdon. No good with a layup.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Josh Giddey. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
And the Wizards call time here. They're down by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
And so it's Washington with it. 4-point game. Poole from long range. Collins with the rebound. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Zach Collins. Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. Here's Coulibaly. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And so Chicago takes the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Good job, MP. I see you. Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with me.
There he is, the
MP,
man,
you're
the
about to
myth,
go
the legend.
off.
To a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection.